Good morning to everyone on the interwebs. For those of you who have just popped into this video and you're like, huh? My name is Matthew of Mixed Domestic. I love sewing and crafting and fabric. I have a fabric shop with lots of cool fabrics, like to make stuff. And in the community that we've built together, I only have one rule, which is that everyone's welcome unless someone else or someone doesn't want someone else there because of their identity. And in that case, then you can't be here because it just messes up the vibe for everyone else. That's it. Pretty simple rule to live by. I got my drink. Oh, it's my dirty chai. Oh, this one's a good one. Sometimes it's just not the right balance. I did the right balance today. Ta-da! So how is everyone? I know I popped this up last minute because this week has been a week. It's been a great week. There's been a lot of cool stuff happening, but wow, having a sale like I had last weekend, it's very intense on the shop. Like it's very intense. Even with Lori, it's like, wow, there were a lot of orders that came in. And so we're a little behind. I'm gonna try to catch up this weekend with everything that was ordered through like Wednesday of this past week. And then hopefully Lori and me can catch up on everything next week. But it's just been like, wow. Everyone's been really giving us a lot of grace and been awesome. A couple people have reached out and just asked about the orders, which is totally cool. Always reach out and then I'll just let you know what's going on. I still need to figure out all of the orders. There's some orders where it's like we run out of stuff. That's the thing with the sale. When I have a sale, part of the reason I have it is really it's like I want to reset my inventory because I still haven't figured out how to keep track of all of the fabric whenever I sell it with bundles and kits, etc. Some of the reorderables I get off, like glaze. I got a few kits going on, and I don't like subtract the inventory when I make a kit, and a lot of it's guessing. And then on top of that, I zeroed out my inventory on accident. Oh my gosh. It was like, it was one of those things. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a spreadsheet. It was the tail end of the sale. And I've in my most recent listings, but it's a simple thing, been just listing it as like a half yard cut somewhere different as opposed to the title. So I was like, oh, let me just do that everywhere because I like how it looks. Because then people will fully understand that it's a half yard cut. And I don't need to say it in the title. And so I did that in a spreadsheet of all of the fabrics that were like that. And then I entered the spreadsheet in Shopify. And the way I did it, because I had been doing pre-orders before, which sets the limit of 0, it had set the quantity for all of those products as 0. And so whenever I put the thing in, it changed what I wanted to, but then it made the inventory 0. And I could not go back and like undo it. There wasn't like the like reverse arrow. It was a done deal. I didn't have a backup. That was that. It's like, oh, it only took me like 30 minutes to like work through it. In my body, but yeah, it's gonna take a while to go in and count everything, which I'm doing now. But there's a lot of stuff. It doesn't impact like the recent stuff or like fabrics that I have. And it's mainly for the sale items that are like at the end of the bolt that I need to go through. And also I had this system. It was a system that only worked for me. It didn't work for Lori and me. But like whenever I would get low on a bolt for those kind of things, I would mark it as 0 in the inventory. So when I came home, I knew to order it. So like I just have no idea what I need to order either. So I'm thinking once I get it all sorted again, I'm gonna have like a pop-up sale just for the tail end for those that didn't get what they wanted to in the sale that suddenly had a 0. I don't know if a lot of folks noticed, but some people did. So long story short, ta-da! Don't change all of the products at once. Just do a little batch. That's what I learned. So who's here? Hello, Sonia. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Susan. Hi, Kate. Hi, Brooke. Big Sky Diamond Painting. Hi, Terry. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Faith. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Michael. Hi, Del Marie. Ta-da! We're here. And if you haven't watched K-Pop Demon Hunters yet, I just don't know. Like, have you not? it's everywhere. I love that K-pop has caught up to like me because I love K-pop since like 2009 is when I discovered it. Been obsessed, and now it's suddenly popular everywhere, and I'm like, ah, I'm cool. I mean, I'm not, but it's like it makes me feel like, yeah, I need something everyone else didn't. Today's fabric we're going to go through. There are a lot of new arrivals popping up. The one I'm going to go through today is HEIMA by Gudrun Erla of GE Designs, who I love. And she's awesome. They're one of the few places that I actually do have an affiliate with because their values are on point. Just really love what they do and what they stand for. And I have no problem directing folks over there sometimes for things because success is not pie and we all build each other up. As long as everyone's on board with that memo, then we can lift each other up. And so that's what Gudrun and I have, and like what the So Tights girls and I have. It's like we lift each other up. And so I love what they do. And she's an inspiration for what I see this all turning into eventually. And so that's what I'm going to go through. Then I have some questions about an existing collection that I have. And then there's some new quilt kits that popped up and I wanted to show that. And then I think I'm going to show like some other quilts that I have. And I'm totally not, I don't have any videos. This is all, we're just going to do it here with the resources we have because that's that. So HEIMA. Oh, where are we? No, I don't want to show that yet. Okay, I'm showing that later. Shh, pretend like you didn't see it. So this is the gradient of HEIMA. Hi, Carla from Maryland. And it's gorgeous. My only issue with it for a 32 SKU gradient collection is there's no true orange. I'm like, why is that not an orange? The thing in the top left, it looks like an orange, but it's really a bright, bright red. And there's not an orange. There needs to be an orange. I don't understand. Like that's one I just don't understand when the designers put out like a full spectrum collection and they don't have a color. Like there's someone else that does it and they don't ever have a red. And I'm like, why don't you have a red? I need a red. I need all the colors. Memo to anyone who's a designer: if you do a full gradient spectrum collection, then you have to wait. Let me say it. Where is it? Then you have to include all the colors. You just have to. So I love it. There's bundles. I still haven't figured out a quilt kit because I'm trying to come up with a kit that I can use. Yes, it reads as an orange there, but let me show you. It's not. And that's where I'm like, you're suspicious. This is it. Oh, it kind of almost reads like an orange here. It's not. Is it an orange? No, it's red. This is a red. It's a bright red. It's not an orange. It looks different on the screen. Am I that old where I can't see color anymore? No. So it does read like that thing there, but it's not an orange. I want like a rust or like a, what other kind of oranges are? Yeah, a burnt orange. Not like an obvious one, but like, good morning, Terry B. You can see it shifting based on how the color bounce. Yeah, that part, Big Sky. And one thing I've also learned with colors, and I had to do this with speckled, because speckled and me, we had some arguments over whether there was a red. I ordered all the oranges, all the reds, all the maroons, everything, and I was like, where is the red? And I didn't see the red until I paired it next to the right orange. So I think that that's what might happen here, is if I put this one next to the right red, I mean, even next to this one, it reads, see, this one doesn't read as a red. And then this one reads as an orange. See, there's a way. There's a way. I'm going to figure it out. But it's interesting how depending on the color you put it next to will determine whether it reads as a certain color to the eye. And then things on camera, it's like sometimes it's just off. But this collection's really neat. Thank you, Terry. I'm really loving the fabric, especially now that like I'm zoned in on ordering good looking fabric as opposed to like stuff that I feel emotionally pulled to that I have to because they're my friend, or I have to because I have to support this. You see bright red, thank you. Thank you for validating what I see. And I'm glad that you like the Frank Lloyd Wright fabric. You got it. Yeah, birthday. Happy birthday to Michael. Try it next to a brown. Let's do it. So, and the browns are scrumptious. There's a brown, scrumptious. Okay, brown. Brown. And then red. Brown, red. How does it read? See, it reads like an orange. That's so interesting. So I'm all complaining about it. No, it still reads as a red. So I'm going to play with these and I'm going to show you some of them because I want you to get the detail, but not like all of them because it's just obnoxious because there's small detail prints and you can see the colors there. But it's really gorgeous because it's inspired by, I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. No, I don't want to do that. I want to share the screen. How do I share the screen? Right there. Stop moving the buttons. The story behind HEIMA. So this is the story behind it. If y'all don't know, Gudrun's from Iceland. And so she basically was bringing, can you imagine waking up and seeing the Northern Lights that regularly? That would be so cool. And HEIMA means home. And so this was a great way for her to share her home with us. Weaves her personal connection to her homeland in every quilt design. So some of it, there's the pebbles. Yeah, I see the pebbles in some of the prints. And then there's glacier textures, which are really quite exquisite. There's Icelandic moss is one of the prints. And then there's knit patterns, which I absolutely see. And you really don't know how blenders are going to read because frankly, some blenders are rather cheesy and not knocking them. But sometimes I feel like some people just put out a blender without thinking whether it can really, really be used or whether it's really, really needed on the market. But this one, each one of these could have been its own blender collection on its own. Of course, I do have a favorite, but it's really neat. So this is like the pink. So see that? Just the texture. How pretty that is. And then this is in that orange. Same print. Oh my God, I called it an orange. I'm totally lying on myself. If I call it an orange. I'm just going to call it orange so I'm not mad. But look at it. Yeah, it's so pretty. Oh, I can remove the try next to a brown. The yellow to orange range is a big one where the fabric you put it next to what? That part. It does. Then, and then, so that is, I don't know which that one is, but this is the pebbles. So this is the pebbles. It's really cool. This is like a burgundy red. And then I believe this is like the glacier texture. This. Oh yeah. That's real pretty. And then this one, it's almost like a brown, but it's not. It's like a wine actually. Look at that. Let me get into some of the cools. There's some great neutrals too. Where is this unique one? Oh yeah, they're real pretty. Da-da-da-da-da. We don't need to see all of that. Oh, let me see if you can see this one. It's like a light white, but this is like the knit colors. See how it's very subtle? There's like a texture. And that's not blown out either. That's like accurate colors. So you can see whenever there's more contrast in it. See there. Ooh, and then the mustard. I love mustard. I love mustard on my dogs. I love mustard here. Yeah. And they're pretty. There's no like wrong colors. There's no duds. That's one thing. Andover's real good at picking gradient collections like this, where there's not an ugly color. Look at this green one. Oh. I'm going to get more of this one and use it as a background in the Fir Tree Lane pattern that I have a quilt kit in my shop, but I ran out of the background and I couldn't order it. So I'm going to use that because it's actually the right color that I needed. Where are my favorite colors though? Look at this blue. Oh. So I've already started filling the pre-orders on that. And then the purple. The purple. Yeah. Pretty. And then that's another one of those. So you get the idea of this collection. It can be integrated very easily. It's really gorgeous. If y'all can think of a quilt kit or quilt pattern that would work with this, I'm trying to find a quilt pattern where it uses all the colors, because I have the cobblestone quilt and there's just enough colors, non-neutrals, to do the cobblestone quilt, but then I'll be stuck with a bunch of neutrals. So I'd like a quilt where it's like I can use all of them. I'm trying to find the right pattern, but it might be one of those collections that I don't find it until I'm sold out, and then I'm like, oh well, there's that. Because sometimes I just can't. I don't want to just throw a bunch of kits at the window. What's it called whenever you throw spaghetti? What's it called whenever you throw stuff at the wall and like you see what sticks or whatever, and then it's like, oh, that's stuck. Like, I don't want to do that. A Lone Star might be real cute, actually. Because it doesn't have to be the Lone Star the way that I do the Lone Star. It could be using all of the colors in a Lone Star. Let me. Oh, that's a smart idea. I bet you she has one on her shop that I can be like, oh yeah, that would be cool if I could find a kit and encourage like the Strapology ruler. Like, she's got to have one. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'll look into the Lone Star and then that. But it's so delightful. Oh, now I understand how this one's done. I was like, why is it in order like that? I stole this picture from Gudrun. And what it's showing is each of the same design together. So like from on the bottom right, from that white all the way to the cream, those are all the same kinds. And then from the black all the way to the one of the other colors, I see it. Now I'm there with you. I'm there with you. Hi, Ann. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So are we there? Are we there yet? Do we understand the desire to get HEIMA? I was calling it HEIMA until I looked it up, and it's pronounced HEIMA, and that's how she pronounced it. Remove. So also, there's a new quilt kit that I happened upon. I didn't mean to. I had ordered this pattern from Erica Jackman, because I'm always looking for patterns that I can easily use with other collections. And I ordered this. When I ordered it from her, it was a different collection on the cover. And then when I got it, I was like, this looks like it would be so pretty with geometry. And then I showed it to Lori, and Lori was like, that is geometry. It's the same. And I was like, I didn't even know. And I have geometry. This is really pretty. Let me show you. This is that. It's such a pretty. Hi, Pat. Such a pretty like pattern. And in this collection, I love it. It's got a retro vibe. I love it. Here's a close-up. Y'all, I'm not alone, right? It's really pretty. But I only have like 6. So if y'all are feeling it, then snag it. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, got it, good. Get it, got it, good. Get it, got it, good. Yeah, such a pretty collection. I really like it. Then another quilt kit that I have 3 more of this one. This one, Lisa Milliken made it for me. Thanks, Lisa, if you see this. And it's on my way so I can show it to more people, but I only have 3 of this. And it was one that I ordered through Wyndham Fabrics. It was a kit that they already had, and I can't order anymore. But if people love this one, then I can figure out how to kit it up. It's using Marcia Darcy's palette, and it's a Terrafawn pattern. And I'm going to carry palette anyway. So if I need to get those colors to get more once I come, I think I'm going to freak out because it's all my favorite colors. So I've got 3 for now, with the potential to kit it up if more folks are interested, more. But snag that if you like the feel of it, because it's really, really pretty. Like, I can tell when I get it in person, I'm gonna like, it's not that I'm gonna try and steal it from you, Lisa, if you're watching. because that's not what's up. But I might need to make it. I don't know. I just blues. I just like that. Oh, hey, you're here. You're here. You did that. You did that. Say hi, Lisa. You're here. Did you know I was going to show it? You didn't. Hey, also, while you're here, I saw you signed up for another quilt, but that one someone already made me, and I need to list all of the new quilts. So that's why I haven't responded to that in the thing. I just need to list all the new ones. All the ones that are there aren't like the right ones. So I need to switch it up with new ones, and it's on my agenda this weekend to do. So I'll email and let you know. Because I already have it. It's up there. It's real pretty. So I get it. It's such a pretty quilt that you picked. Good choice. But this one's pretty too. Thank you for doing it. I love it. It's amazing. And you're amazing. And all the things. So what else is next? Remove. Doesn't it look super fun? I just got 3 of the Stripology rulers going to make. I love that. You got that Eclipse bundle. Oh, my pre-orders. If y'all haven't checked out my pre-order section, and this isn't me, like, I mean, it is, that's the purpose, right? But like, let me show you. There's some that were in my newsletter. Wow. There's 2 metallics that were in my newsletter. The chat screen. Let me go here. These are quilt kits. There we are, my quilt kits. In my newsletter, 2 brand new ones. So these are all my pre-orders to get. I need to move HEIMA because it's here. So Glaze 3 is shipped, so it's on its way to me. Night Owl is on its way to me. Parlor is on its way to me. On Your Mark arrives today. Love in the Wild, when I actually tell y'all what it's about when it comes, I'm probably going to cry and y'all are going to flip out. But Golden are the 2 new additions. They're both metallic. This one here, Golden, is the same designer that did Luna. If you fell in love with Luna, it was my most popular collection until it ran out. It was metallic. It had stars. Wait till y'all see this one coming out in the future that has a cat in it and it's black and white with metallic. But I have a feeling this one is going to resonate just like Luna did. It's going to be just as gorgeous in person with the metallic accents. It's going to be really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. And what do I love? I love the way, like, look at the detail. So cool. So cool. And if I feel this way about a warm color collection, then we know what's up. I think this is going to be really cool to make ornaments with. It's probably going to end up being my ornament one. Look at this one. What is this? That's so cool. That's so cool. So that's one metallic one. And then this other one that I already can't order some of the prints. It's called Hill Shine. And it's just so beautiful. Like this one also has metallic. Like this is the panel. So beautiful. The colors. Where you see the gold, that's going to be metallic gold. That's how I feel. I don't know what that sounded like on the other end listening to that, but look at that with the squiggly gold. Really excited about this one. This one's going to be real pretty. And then I'll show you the other 2 that I've listed that are more October ones. Since Soda Pop did so well, I got her new one, which is Dragonfly Dance, and it goes with Soda Pop, as you can see. If you remember Soda Pop, it had those cool patterns and designs, similar colors. And then I reordered a couple of the Soda Pops. And then this one is a yarn dyed from Anna Maria. Here. Oh, these are so cute. She has these new ones. Her new lookbook came out. Wow, there's a holiday one that is yarn dyed like this. She's really on it. So make sure to get a hold of these, because a lot of these, if it's not a reorderable fabric, I'm finding, especially like if it's Moda or Wyndham, if I order it and then by the time it gets here, I'm not able to order a lot of the other prints. So it's definite. If these are ones that you like, make sure to get them, because some of them, whenever I get them in stock. I'm out by the time I fill all the orders, and then I can't get any more. I'm learning that. Same. Seth Apter is such an adorable human, really sweet, great art. I love the disconnect, not that it's a disconnect between the way he presents and his aesthetic. It's such an interesting combo. I think that's also what attracts me to Seth Apter stuff. But that's coming today. I think I'm gonna flip the quilt kit for that. I'll share one more time, and then I'll stop sharing my screen. It's great too. Seth Apter. This is the quilt kit. Love it. Definitely gonna do a tutorial for this one. That's beautiful. Like, that's just stunning and exquisite. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stop sharing. Those are the fabrics that I have. My pre-orders are great. I've ordered some more for next year. I've been looking through the catalogs. If y'all ever see a collection out there, because I see what I see, but I don't see it all. If there's one that you think that I would vibe with, or that would fit well into my shop based on like what I carry and what we love, then let me know, because then I'll look into it and I'll probably get it. I'm also gonna add more blenders. I'm gonna get palette. I ordered, what did I order? Chalk. Oh, what is that? Can we do this too? Can we do it? Why aren't you? Oh, that will be so pretty. I actually got the patterns. Do you have the pattern? I just got the pattern. I ordered these patterns a year ago and they finally came. I forgot that I ordered them. So I have that pattern. Oh, there. Why won't it work for me? I don't understand. We did it with each other. We did it with each other. And then what else? Let's look at a couple. I'm going to show y'all some quilts that I have kits for, because I want to show quilts. And sometimes it's fun to do. Oh, look at me. That's me. So, if Lisa's here, Lisa, you made this one, right? I'm going to send this back to you if you're still here. I think you made, yeah, you made it. This, I have like a few of this one. This one is Kathy Doty's Wandering Eye collection, almost out of this whole collection. And then I just have a few of these, and it's an affordable. I think it's an under 100 quilt kit. It's super pretty. Lisa made this, and it's beautiful, and it's time to go back. Oh, yeah. You did, right? Okay, yeah, it's coming back to you. And then, Lisa, also, if there's one that you see that's listed, preferably with a reorderable fabric, or one that is in one of the newer collections, if you see a quilt kit in any of those, then you can just email me, because I'm kind of slow on listing them in the space. So that would, if you're ready to get going on one. What else? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one's really awesome. It is with Marcia Darcy Sketchbook 21. I forgot what this quilt kit's called. If y'all remember, then let me know. But this one, it's like, it's so cool. Like here. I love Marcia Darcy. Nice size quilt. I'm probably going to quilt this one up. Oh, yeah. See? This is one. What's the name of it? I want to know. I want to know. I need to know. Quilt kits. I sold a bunch of them. It's the Upcountry quilt kit. And then, what else? This one, I think I have a couple of this one left. I need to send this back to Sarah. Sarah Suick made this one for me. This is a Greta quilt using piecework. I can't even see the camera to know if you can see me. Can you see me? I see you. See? It's cute. It's a cute pattern. And it's with Anna Maria's piecework, which is like the shapes one. I thought this would be a good pairing. So I got a couple of these left. Oh, no. I love it when I do this in my room. I make it a big old mess. This one is so pretty. This is the Indelible Mix quilt, which has Indelible by Anna Maria and the Indelible, what is it? Indelible Subtle? I don't remember what that one's called. But this one's gorge. Oh my God, it's beautiful. See? It's just so pretty. This one. Oh, yeah, gorge. Indelible Soft, thank you. And then I don't need to show this one. But this is a wallflower one. It's so pretty. It's already done. I am waiting to get more of the background so I can list it again. But this is a really good one. Those are the ones. Those are the ones. Those are the ones which are fun. I see a question. Oh yeah, the patterns are beautiful. Her patterns are beautiful. The ones when she comes up with patterns for her fabrics that I'm like, oh, now I see it, because sometimes I don't see it. And then with the Indelible collection, she just shared her Indelible ink. So there's a third set that's going with Indelible that has like black, and it looks like tattoos on the color. It's really gorgeous that goes with it. So it adds some edge, it adds some flavor to the Indelible line. Then I'm like, oh wow, I never would have thought that it was going to be one of my favorites that I have in my shop. Of course, the dogs are barking now. I'm more of a handbag maker. Have you checked out my new, Tiffany, have you checked out my new, what's it called? My bark cloth. Check out Orchard Run. Check out my bark cloth collection. I have some canvas too. So check out all of that. I love making bags too. But quilts are a lot of fabric, so that's why I've got to do quilts too. But I love making bags. Do I ever get any of the Tula Pink lines? I believe it is Free Spirit. I could be wrong on the maker, but the designer I know by heart. Tiffany, I haven't. I don't know. It's a specific. It's specific. Personally, I'm not drawn to it because it's a lot of pastels, and pastels make me nervous as a maker. And I feel like if I were to get Tula, I'd have to get all of Tula, and I'd have to commit to doing that. And I'm not at a place of committing to fabric that I don't personally know how to work with. I know it's great, and I know it's cool, and I love Free Spirit. It's probably right now my favorite manufacturer because they're very, very like inclusive with what they do. But yeah, I'm on the fence with it. Will I eventually? Probably. Yeah, because it's pretty. It's just I don't want to just have a little bit of Tula. If I'm gonna do it, I want to be at one of the shops that people can get Tula from. So be on the lookout. And that's today. That's what I got today after a big week. Thanks for everyone for supporting the sale. Thanks for everyone for supporting the shop. Oh, guess what? Chicken butt. No, my niece, Madison, who I've spoken about ad nauseum since I've been doing the social media thing. She's the daughter of my sister Tanisha, who passed. She's going to start working with me, for me, at the end of this month. It's going to start virtually, and then hopefully I can get her in person. But it's like we've talked about it, and so she's going to be doing a lot. She gave her notice at her job. This has been this. I've built this up enough to where I can do that, and she can do a lot of the like inventory management and help with a lot of things from where she's at. So I'm really excited. I'm nervous too. So y'all be awesome to her, okay? Because she does know how to sew and quilt and make stuff. And then I don't know if she'll watch this, but I plan on getting her like in front of the camera. She's just really cool. Oh, but that's exciting. I'm so excited about it. So I'm gonna go check out what's going on with my fabric. Probably head to my shop in a bit. Have a great day. Check out my sale items. For those of you who are looking for stuff and my inventory got zeroed out, it was my fault. I'm fixing it. And be on the lookout for that. So have a great day. Find time for yourself. If it's not creating and you don't have space for that or the energy, then go and look at pretty fabrics online. Go pet fabric. Sometimes I just sit and I fold fabric or I'll cut fabric. And that really is all I can give that day for being creative, and it does it for me. So find time to do that for yourself. Put it in your calendar. Do it. It's really important. Until next time, have a good day.